This video introduces Topic 7's Model API and its files. The API's model function.php file. The file contains a single class model. The class contains one function, login request, that needs a database link, an email, and a password. The email and password are added to an SQL select statement. The SQL select statement is sent to the database using DBase Query SQL. The fetch statement returns the result and places it in row. If there is a match, then row is true. And a new array is created to store the returned user's values, starting with result equals pass. User ID, access level, first name, and last name. The array is then encoded into JSON and returned to the calling function. If row is empty, then a simple result equals fail JSON message is returned. Now we look at the API itself. The API file begins by including two files. 1. The database connection, so it can use the database link, $dbcon. 2. The model functions class file we have just seen. The script creates an object of the model class to use later. JSON contents is then passed any JSON posted to this API. The data in JSON contents can be easily extracted using the key's name in the format shown here. Line 9 is only true if the JSON does include a key called action call. The action call key is checked for its data value in a switch case statement. This provides the API with a selection process for different API calls. The key one for this topic is the case login. This will call the model class function login request. It requires a database link, the email, and password. The latter two extracted from the received JSON, as can be seen. The reply from the function is in JSON format, so can be echoed back to the calling service. A second, other case, is added to remind you how to use a switch case statement. If there is no JSON received, then the page replies with result working in JSON format for debug use. Now the API is to be tested. Use the Test API menu option to run the model. The test page identifies the model's API URL address. It also provides a copy URL button you will need when connecting the control to it. Below that is the sent JSON string. The action call is login. The email is for user 1. Note that the password for user 1 is SHA-256 encrypted. Below that is the received JSON reply. It contains the result, along with user ID, access level, and first and last names for user 1. This shows the API working correctly,